La petite gem. Mwah.
I've just got in from a lovely day out exploring, doing vintage shopping, and I love this outfit that I'm wearing. I was like, why not start the video off with my outfit that I'm wearing right now? So for me, fashion and style, I see them as separate, because fashion kind of like more heads towards trends, and I feel style is definitely unique, individual to yourself and how you express yourself. So for me, I never follow trends. I always gravitate to maybe items of clothing, maybe from a specific era, like the 70s, 80s, 90s, that I really love. So for me now, I am wearing this source jacket, gorgeous, and I got it actually from a boutique shop in Portobello. Look how those sequins pop. So I am wearing everything is either vintaged, customized, or basically sourced. So my shorts, I got these from, I believe, Depop. I always get them tailored. I'm 5'3" petite, so I always have to get a lot of my shorts, trousers tailored, but it is well worth it because I'm going to wear it all the time. And it's leather, so it's going to be elevated. Let me just put my phone down. Actually, look at this case. How amazing is this phone case? I've got like loads to kind of like match with my outfit. So yeah, so before I take everything off, we've got the shorts. We've got the bag, which is basically like a dupe, a Jacquemus dupe. And I don't really like labels on bags. I always can find things, or I get some kind of like vintage dealers of mine to look for things that I really want. So this was one. I have it in different colors as well, but it's patent, it stands out, and that's what I'm about. My sort of style, 3 words, would be bold, timeless, and sexy. So whenever I wear an outfit, I really want to embody those words. So I have a statement jacket. Statement jackets are just my thing. I gravitate towards beading, I gravitate towards leather, I gravitate just basically texture in general. It just catches my eye, and I really think it's because I started off my career as a performer. I've always been like glitz and glam, like the costumes you wear for like recitals, you know, shows. It's always been putting on a character, and for me, that's what it's about. So I'm slowly going to take everything off. So this jacket, yeah, it is like one of a kind. It's one of my best purchases I've ever made. Okay, breaking it down. So we've got the paint and bag. So as I'm taking everything off, everything's very simple. And for me, I really love the accessories. So these shades are another kind of like statement thing of mine. I always have statement shades to go with the outfit. So with my outfit today, I find it quite feminine, but it does have an edge. And I just thought, why not go with these glasses? The lens just kind of elevate the look, and I got this from the market. So for me, I don't have to spend lots of money. I've kind of sold all my vintage bags. I mean, all my designer bags. Like I had Chanel, that I've still got, but I sell like everything else, because for me, it's like bags place you at a specific point in time. People can see bags and like, that is from that era, that's from that era. So for me, if I buy anything, I want it to be a classic designer bag. And I bought my Chanel bag, I believe, in Japan when I was on tour, and I got it tax-free, and that was phenomenal. And it's a lambskin, and I had to get it kind of like basically vamped up, because I used to display my bags on the walls, and I was like, that's the worst thing to do. But anyway, getting back to the styling element, jewelry, just elevate everything. This belt that I'm wearing here, it is vintage. I believe I got it from Rocket, and I just love that it's unique because of the detailing in it. So that makes it look expensive in itself. And for me, it's always having an eye for things that will elevate an outfit and make it look super expensive. And then a finishing touch for like personal styling for me is having like my headscarf. Now that I've got my faux locks in, I have my hair up, sometimes I have it back. I just experiment with different patterns and scarves, and that's sort of my thing at the moment. And then moving down, let me take these off. These were custom. So I have a manufacturer that I'm working with on a special project, and these were a custom sample, real leather. I've got them in yellow as well, and for me, the red in the trousers. I didn't want to wear black boots. That's like a typical thing. People usually go for black boots. I wanted to elevate it more, so that's why I've got these snakeskin boots on. And it just instantly make it look expensive. And again, I love patterns, textures. This is just a thing of mine that it's my personal style. Not everyone's gonna like this, and that's fine. Everyone has a unique styling blueprint DNA, and once you know what your style is, like, it's just so easy to shop. So that's everything. Let's get down and do some talking. Let's get comfortable. So I feel like I'm undressing. Okay, so let's take a seat here. For me, this video is basically like an introduction into kind of like styling and fashion, and just to kind of give kind of like key tips of what to kind of start off with when you are maybe trying to reinvent yourself or finding your personal style aesthetic. And for me, it really kind of like helps, first of all, by starting off with a mood board. Like going to Pinterest, going to Instagram, gathering all your inspiration, and then basically either laying it out or creating a mood board, because there's certain things that you gravitate towards, and that is unique for all of us. And for me, as I said, I always go for textures. I go for things that are very retro, that are kind of bold and statement, whether that's sequins, whether that is like metallics. So my whole wardrobe has been built based on those 3 key words. So I always say, find your 3 key words. When I am working with clients, what are your 3 key words? Mine are bold, mine's timeless, and mine's sexy, because I always want to embody that. I always want to have that essence in my style, regardless of what I'm wearing. And also in regards to finding your style, it's also like downsizing. Really try and get rid of clothes as well. Have a cleanse. That's so therapeutic. Having a cleanse where you just kind of take everything out of your wardrobe, and like, to say, if there's a fire, what is it that you're going to grab straight away? Grab those things straight away, put them to the side. Try on the clothes, like Marie Kondo, you know, what sparks joy within you. That's super, super, super important, because you want to feel confident in what you're wearing and empowering. And that's what I always want people to feel when I am trying to help them with their style, and whether I'm sourcing for them or going shopping with them. I always bring it down to what makes you feel sexy, confident, because for me, styling is about well-being. You can wear anything you want as long as you know what fits your body type. Like, I'm petite, I'm 5'3". I know that certain clothes, especially if they're really long, I want to have them, and I will have them if I know they suit my silhouette really, really well. But I just get things tailored. That's another amazing tip. Tailor your clothes, because when you tailor it, it's fitted for your body, and that makes it look even more expensive. So with that, tailor your clothes. And then again, know your body type, and know also your color palette. What makes your eyes pop? What makes your skin look so luminous and just compliments you completely? So that's another thing to think of. Also, in regards to accessorizing, this is another one. We'll do a complete video on like accessories, because that just completely makes the outfit. And what I tend to do is, I have my specific style. As you can see, I've got like loads of jewelry. I always have jewelry, I always have earrings. I feel naked without it. And I see as well styling as a form of armor that I wear. And it empowers me. It gives me that boost. And also specific colors boost your mood. So with me, for example, like my style sometimes changes obviously through seasons. Winter, I love my big furs and things like that. And then in summer, I have a more like sort of bohemian, floaty, flowy look. So it's always good to kind of like see maybe what sort of personality that you have in each of these different seasons. And also in regards to dressing for your kind of like body type, it's like accentuate what you love about yourself. Like for me, especially when I wear like makeup, I love my eyes, and I try and frame my face, and I wear minimal makeup. Like, I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. Like, I don't want to take so long getting ready in the morning. I just want to have my daily makeup that I put on for my daytime. I may wear a bit of eyeshadow, but for me it's like an eyeliner, that wing that's going to make my eyes look even more almond, and that are just going to be like the focus of my face. But that again goes with my outfit, so I kind of match my makeup looks to my outfit and how I'm going to be. And for me, that's like characterization. Style for me is I'm embodying a specific character. I like to be playful with it, and I always suggest that as well. Like, have fun. And for me, like, vintage shopping is literally like a dream for me. It's super therapeutic. I try and go once a week, mainly Sundays, and just go out and about all over and just kind of like look for those hidden gems, source for clients as well, and just kind of like experiment. And sustainability is super huge as well for me, because I'm holistic living. I want to embody like practicing what I'm preaching and really looking for amazing vintage items, and they just tell a story. They carry energy, they tell a story, and it's really easy to kind of like find out what your specific personal style is when you are going vintage shopping, because there's no one telling you what's in trend, like fashion, or what you should buy. That's why I always sometimes go either with my partner or I go alone. I don't want any influence from friends, anyone else, because it's happened to me before when I've literally gone into a vintage store and me and a friend have gravitated towards the same thing, and like, it's just the worst thing when you both want the same item. But anyway, it's just like going into a vintage store and just seeing what's in there, looking around. And for me, it's just a thrill of it, finding a unique piece that is so individual and that no one else really has. That just kind of gives me the thrill. And it's just so nice when you like go out to a party and everyone's like, oh, where did you get that? And I'm like, it's vintage. And it's like no one else can get it. And for me, that's the thrill of it, just having that uniqueness. So for me, I never follow trends. If I pick something up, I always think, how is it going to kind of like go into my closet seamlessly? So that's why I have my mood board as well, and I have things that I know when I'm vintage shopping that I'm specifically looking for, possibly, or just being open to like looking for, not even looking, just like for finding something amazing. So that goes with like accessories, belts, glasses, earrings, jewelry. So that's another tip as well. And especially for well-being, when you are styling yourself. When I was starting out, it really helped me with literally being styled by somebody else and them choosing specific clothes for me and how I feel with that. Because when I was doing like commercials and stylists were styling me, obviously I'm playing a character, and that's the brand wants to dress me, so it relates to the brand ethos, how I'm dressed. That's completely fine. But I noticed when I was being dressed for commercials, certain clothes when they put on me, I was just like, but I still had to smile, and I just had to be like, this is a character, it's not me. And I just realized, like, I don't wear tracksuits. Like, for me, tracksuits is very casual. That's fine for anyone else, but for me, it doesn't make me feel sexy. I feel heavy in tracksuits. Like, it doesn't really do anything for my silhouette. That's just not me. That's just not my aesthetic. But for somebody else, they might look amazing. That's their aesthetic, and that's so good for them. So it's knowing what clothes make you feel confident, sexy, empowered. So for me, like, tracksuits are a no-go. Trainers, I only have trainers when I'm like training, really, or if I'm traveling, I may wear trainers. But a lot of the time, these are my go-tos. Boots. That's like my day-to-day uniform. So it's like statement jackets, boots, jewelry. And once you have your basics, I'll actually do a video about basics, because it's super important for the foundations of outfits. Then you go for the statement items to kind of like really bring the whole outfit together with layers and textures. But for me, boots are comfortable. I'm 5'3", I always want to be elevated. It makes me walk differently, it makes me feel sexy, and that's the most important thing. For somebody else, it might be awful for them to wear boots, But for me, like I have so many boots, cowboy boots, like over the knee boots, like different styles of boots, because they go with the color palette in my wardrobe, and it's specifically textures like snakeskin, animal print. For me, I just gravitate to all of that. That's why I really love the 80s with all those metallics, with the snakeskin print, with the leopard print. For me, that is like my capsule wardrobe. And especially when it comes to having diversity in your wardrobe, it's like, what is your lifestyle? So for me, I'm going to go to launch events as well. When my agency has parties, I want to have an outfit. And in general, I always have these outfits for launch events, parties, just kind of like going out, networking, socializing. So you also want to have a wardrobe that reflects your lifestyle. Otherwise, why have clothes in your wardrobe that you're not really going to wear? I understand if it's like for a wedding, you have specific items that will be for weddings. So again, when I work with clients, I always suggest what 90% of your wardrobe, 80 to 90%, like that's, your lifestyle, then you have a bit of room to play with and things like that. So it's like, you really got to be honest with yourself. And another thing is authentic. Unapologetically, authentically you. That is like my slogan that I've been going by for such a long time, because you want to embody the essence, your personal style, your signature style. Everyone has something. I can easily pick up on it, because if you look at somebody, you can even look at their socials. You can look, if you've known someone really well, they either have like a signature red lip, they either have some sort of jewelry maybe they wear, like a headscarf or whatever it is. They have a signature style that's specifically for them. So styling is your expression, your individual expression. It's like within your DNA, and I believe no one can take that away from you. It's innate. With fashion, there are trends. People jump onto trends because they don't really know their style sometimes. Like if there's something trending, it could be, I might try it because it goes with my aesthetic. Whether especially if it's metallic, if it's a metallic sort of like denim jacket or something very different, I'm like, okay, I love that. I know I'm going to wear it for years and years and years. And for me, it goes again, back to my 3 words, it is timeless for me. And for me, if I go out and about, I have created a capsule wardrobe for myself. I'm downsizing still, like selling on Depop and Vinted, but I'm trying to get as capsule as possible so that I can wear everything. And I'm not waiting, I'm going to wear that when that happens. No. I'm going to wear it every day because I want to wear my wardrobe, So for me, it's so integral to have that authenticity, to feel comfortable in your skin, and just to have that confidence within you. I practice all that mindfulness, and I always say as well, especially when I'm training my clients, the ones that just want to be trained, I always try and give them that sort of like mind muscle connection. It's always about mindfulness. It's all about being comfortable with where you're at, but knowing where you want to go. And that relates to everything in life, especially with fashion, reinventing yourself. We're always evolving, and it's important to have that evolution. Like clothes that I have now that I'm selling, like when I was doing my cleanse of my wardrobe, I was like, I would never wear that now. It just doesn't feel me because I have evolved so much. My style has changed as well. My personality has changed as well because my whole kind of like lifestyle has shifted. It's completely different. And I probably don't go out partying as much anymore. I focus on growing my own business at the moment, drowning out all of that noise and just really focusing on going specific places, specific launches, supporting friends at gigs, different things. But I still have my wardrobe that has that sort of like element of, for events, for kind of like just eclectic style. And for me, that word eclectic is what I embody. And I never plan my outfits. Literally, I never plan my outfits. Like today, I was like, this jacket, it came into my mind and I was like, I have not worn the sequin jacket for like ages. But it's just because as well, it's like a bomber sequin jacket, it's gorgeous, but it's spring now and I'm like, I can bring it out, I can wear it. And because it's sequins, I have to have my hair up just because my faux locks sometimes get caught in the sequins. That's why I have my hair up, out of my face. And yeah, I was like, I've got to wear that jacket. So for me, it's all about mood as well. Items, certain pieces in my wardrobes, they have a specific personality. When I wear something, there is a sort of like mood and personality that I will embody by wearing that specific item. Like how colours emote certain feelings within you. So for me, I do not plan my outfits. I literally have something, I haven't worn that in a while. I really want to wear it. It's the right season to wear it, so I'm going to wear it. So yeah, so I hope that kind of gives you a little insight. I'm going to do some more like fashion series videos. Let me know what you want me to do. I think it's really good as well to start with basics. I think that's going to be the foundational element. I'm going to start with basics, like how I build an outfit, and just kind of like basically give some tips to you that was going to help you, especially those that are kind of like want to reinvent themselves or really want to wear those kind of like bold outfits but are not quite sure. So the key things were body type. Know your body type, what suits you, what you love about yourself, and what kind of gives you confidence, gives you energy. Second, color palette. What complements your skin tone? What is your color palette of your wardrobe? Whether that's textures, patterns, whether that's you want to be a neutral girl, that's completely fine. There's certain neutral, there's different aesthetics that suit different people. My style will never suit anyone else because it's individual to me. It's basically my whole kind of like lifestyle, my history, me working in film, being a performer, that has all influenced my fashion styling. Even being in costumes from a young age, like 4, like I realized that all contributes to the style that I have today and what I gravitate towards. And another thing is your inspiration. You know, have that mood board, have something visual that you can see that you're like, I love that style. It's like, why do you love it? Is it the cut? Is it the color? Like, what about it is it? Because you really want to kind of like hone in on key specific stylistic qualities, because that's going to be your unique blueprint. There's a lot of people that I see that they get influenced too much by trends. They end up not wearing anything because they're jumping on the trend because they want to be cool, they want to be popular, but that's not authentic to yourself. For me, I don't care if somebody doesn't think I'm cool with what I'm wearing or popular. Like, that's never kind of like gone into the forefront of my mind. It's like, does it feel comfortable for me? Does it feel sexy? You know, for me, that's the main thing. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Like my partner, he's like, I don't like his glasses. I'm like, tough, I'm wearing them, you know. And then I get complimented down the road and he's like, he doesn't get it. But anyway, so next thing, start trying to have a closet declutter, cleanse. Because go out with out with the old, in with the new. You have to know what is missing from your wardrobe, because you don't have a whole lot of statement items, but you've got no basics to wear with them. So really think and try on the clothes that you kind of like love and gravitate, and then sell the rest. I sell on Depop, vintage, you know, give it to a nice home, be sustainable. So that's another thing. And finally, what's the final one? I would say, think about who you want to be and how you want to express yourself. So in regards to, like, I'll just talk about myself obviously because that's the only reference point that I have right now. For me, I am a personal trainer. I also do classes as well. I'm a holistic coach, so I'm always coaching people. I'm going to events. I'm going for agency meetings. I'm going networking. So for me, I am always expressing my true, authentic self. I am a bit introverted. I'm a bit extroverted, but for the most part, I love expression. For me, expression is innate. Being a performer, know myself, know my body, know my spatial awareness. Like, I know what makes me feel good to my core. Just because I have that amazing relationship with my body, with myself. And obviously it constantly changes. But just to kind of like have that confidence within yourself. And that's what I also say to my clients. Like, you know, it's not all about the aesthetics all the time, you know, having a six-pack, this, that, and the other. It's just about being strong within, having that mental resilience, and just knowing truly that you love yourself and you're giving that yourself that self-care, and your confidence and esteem will grow, and that will show through clothes. You know, the clothes will not wear you, you will wear the clothes. There'll be a presence and aura about you. And really knowing yourself, knowing your lifestyle, really truly knowing what looks good in you, that's like the number one thing. So those are the 5 things that I would say to anyone that's starting out with wanting to kind of like create a capsule wardrobe, finding their personal style, and really embodying that confidence, and being really, really mindful of basically shopping sustainably, whether that's shopping when you do want to buy designer items. Really, really think, if you want that Hermes bag, for example, is it what the bag represents that you want to embody, that feeling of buying that Hermes? Is that the feeling that you're chasing? Because with having that Hermes, it's going to make you feel luxury, it's going to give you the confidence, because if that's the case, you are chasing a feeling. Feelings will go. That bag isn't going to give you what you truly need. What you truly need is to work on yourself, your inner self, internally. You know, do that meditation, do that work, so you do feel confident without that Hermes bag. But if you just like the stylistic element for you, and that is your aesthetic, that is, for me, I feel that's completely fine. But if you're chasing the feeling of what a bag or something's going to give you, I believe that's the wrong thing to do. And also, yeah, for me, like, as I said before, I sold a lot of my bags. I'm like, at the time, I was chasing that feeling. Like now, I don't need that. I have that feeling anyway. If I buy something, I buy something because it authentically goes with my style. I'm being true to myself. It's going with other things in my wardrobe. So I am actually getting the most use out of it. And when I'm buying something, I always think, how can I create maybe 5, 6 outfits with buying this item? If I can't, that means I need to buy a whole new outfit and then more outfits to go with that look. So in turn, it's like not really sustainable. But once you know what things are missing from your wardrobe, you can build upon that. And you can constantly wear things again and again. Like, I'm a repeat wearer. Like, I don't care if someone's like, oh my gosh, I saw you with that the other day. I'm like, I'm wearing my outfit. I don't really care. It doesn't really faze me too much because I want to wear all of my clothes. So yeah, that was a little intro. And yeah, let me know what you want to see in my next videos. But I kind of have an idea of like starting with the basics, then layering onto it, like how accessorizing can elevate basically your outfit, and also showcasing different styles that I kind of possess within my kind of like stylistic aesthetic, whether that's like denim on denim, whether that's like going out, date night, events. So I'm going to showcase as well my style, so you can get an idea of how I kind of like put the outfit together. Because I feel like not a lot of people go through the outfits, like kind of like our like fashion influencers, and like, you know, when you style an outfit, the really like the basics, the integral parts of like actually piecing together an outfit, and like why I piece it together that specific way. And also like petite styling, that's another thing. As I said, I'm 5'3". I wear certain styles, like I have a lot of things that are similar in my wardrobe because of the cut, like crop jackets where they cut on me, like where they go up to my waist, the cinch in my waist. I have lots of belts, so I'm using these accessories in a way as well to accentuate that personal style of mine. And again, my body image, it's integral that I'm dressing for my body shape. So if you really like this video, you found it helpful, comment below, share it with anyone that you think it's going to help, and I look forward to my next video. So I'm just going to literally be posting on here more fitness videos, really trying to do more of a breakdown of those, like fashion, really having a really bit of a fashion series, we'll see, and just like well-being, empowering you to think differently, to be your authentic selves, and also just to kind of like, I don't know, really, it's just having that expression, really getting to know yourself and really thinking, is this truly who I am to my core? And how can I be the best version of myself? So yeah, much love.